Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last part, we made it to Eastern Rak'tika, and now, left us. Go top of the tree! So wait, what is your name? Arya? And this is a common name nowadays? How times have changed. But I digress. Come, be sure to watch your step. Not really that far. Yeah, you literally cannot fall off, by the way. So, you don't actually have to be careful. You're fine. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the Palace Guard, which served under the last Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of his eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them ye shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. By his command, we've remained in the Rak'tika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust his mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. So yeah, V is Viera. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light came, claimed dominion over the land, but now Vano is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited? You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I've begun to think you would never come. Sister! We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of the Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Emet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly? Young enough to remember. Yes, they had to pull that FF12 reference in. Oh, Vaughn. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other V's, then? Well, of course. Then we shall split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Yeah, they pulled that on us. Right there. Yeah. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry fire. I know what it is you would ask of me. Fortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly. If it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. That is the wrong button. search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. I guess there is one up here, maybe? Yeah, there is. I was like, wrong one, but wait, there is one up here. It's fine. Light Warden? No, I have not seen it. I've witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs to carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. Right. To the right. And outside, but how? The gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wish to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fano, she lived in a village near Rak'tika Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Your exchange with Kirill has taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. No! I just unsummoned my fox. How could I do this? I gotta find it in the list again. Last page. This page. First page. There it is, second page. Okay. My fox. My poor fox. This is definitely one area it's like, oh, getting around without flying sucks. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. Near Rak'tika Falls? Oh, why was I not told of this? I think as you know why it's never been spotted on their patrols. I've never heard of this Rak'tika Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Maya. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters. It has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, but yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost. Thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There's perhaps one way to enter, that would be a great peril to you and your companions. The Kitana Rabble, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within it is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to Kumo Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Kitana Rabble can be opened. This may sound like a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted if the means to do so were withheld from us. I cannot show you the way. The rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Did you have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at Kumo Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianger and Thankred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Rak'tika Falls, it is yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Wait a minute, I leave them with you. Yes, sister. Should the present course prove false? Doubt not, but that Famfrit and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Cool. The side quests! Oh dear lord, the side quests. Look to the stars. What you seek lies in the heart of the Camolostropolis. Unfortunately, too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. Hello, with a suit up. As I live and breathe, an ally of Ronka. Just so happens I have a vital task I would entrust to none other. Our V's are on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them to them at Bow Rest. I should be expecting you. I pray there will not be a repeat of your incident with the chiefs in this element. Yeah, I do too. Like, no, it's a bit further over. Well, I can still accept stuff on here. Blessings of the Wood. God, that girl never listens. Oh, it's you! How much of her grumbling did you hear? And others' torment knows no end. I sent my niece out to gather branches for a bow, but she has yet to return. Knowing her pious nature, doubtless she is lost in prayer under some tree or the other. While I would never deny her faith, she must learn not to neglect her worldly duties. My warnings fall on deaf ears, however. Perhaps you can succeed where I failed. Could you speak with her on my behalf? She is likely somewhere in the wild pet. A sight unseen. You there. Perhaps you can accompany me on the patrol of the wood? As an ally of Ronka, it may serve you well to know how we V's ensure the safety of our sacred sites. Do you not agree? Yes, I disagree wholeheartedly. Splendid, very well. We begin at once. I shall await you at Bow Rest. This. And actually, let's just go get this map before I accidentally get it on something else. There we go. Done. And model for hire, yada yada yada. Delivery time! Normally I would not think to make a request of the allies of Ronka, but this is an emergency. One of our sisters is in labor. Would you help us make ready for the delivery? I've asked Olma to prepare a blanket for the child and seal fresh water. Great. Except you're going to tell me there isn't one up here, so we're not going to go up that path after we already did. But at least I have the movement speed nonsense, right? Finally. Talk of the town. Oh, pardon my rudeness. I suppose I was staring too intently. I never thought I would live to see one of the allies of Ronka. Tell us many others in the woods are as curious as I. I had the mind to deliver these arrows to my sister, but perhaps you should do it in my stead. They'd be overjoyed to meet someone so distinguished. Sure. Once I use my earbuds. It is time then. I finished purifying the water but moments ago. The child's ears must be cleansed before first hearkening to the call of the woods. A recipe for trouble. Ah, Savior appears in my most desperate moment. Who? Why, that would be you, of course. You see, I became so absorbed in my work, I failed to notice I lacked the provisions to apply the final touches. I would procure them myself, but I cannot very well leave the food to cool. That's why I must ask for your help. Please, if you gather meat and blood and return them to me, you have my word you will not go unrewarded. Splendid, you have no idea how much your aid means to me. The task is a simple one, but requires several steps. In order to obtain the fresh blood required, you must draw out a sacred caracal with the meat of its prey. They are known to eat blue deer does, which can be found near a bow rest. Embark on a hunt of your own and place 2 pieces of the doe meat as bait near trees around the camp. The breast is painless. Slay any caracals that come seeking an easy meal and bring me their blood. This task is more vital than you know, but I trust you. I trust you to get it done. Yeah, I don't trust you to speak though. Now there's 2 back up there. On one's own. Yes? Oh, my apologies for not noticing your arrival. I await my sister's return. She has been training to become a hunter, and today I sent her off into the woods alone for the first time. I wanted to believe she was ready, yet I fear I have made a terrible mistake. Even now I can hear the cries echo through the woods, but it is forbidden to assist hunters in their training. You, however, are not bound by our laws. In fact, my sisters would likely see it as a mercy if you did. She seems to be an ask this of you, but could you bring her back to Fano? She was last seen near bow rest. Sure, let's go get these other ones real quick. It's still gonna be like the southeast quest, right? And then we'll get the northeast quest or something. Greetings, what business do you have with me? I have some arrows for you. Well, fortunate timing. I am soon to depart on my hunt. The wood and the V must live together in harmony. To us, the hunt is not leisure. Every part of our prey is treated with the utmost respect, from the meat to the bones to the fur. By the gods, now Veronica, are you certain you meant to speak with me? If so, then why? Arrows from one such as you? You are a brave soul and a kind heart receiving this gift. I'm overwhelmed. Pray look the other way. Yeah, let's go grab this map too real quick. It's right there. Boom. There's a hunt spawn point somewhere right around in here. Somewhere in that area. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Not unfamiliar. You cannot be. Are you? Oh, no. My apologies for the outburst. I confused you for someone I once knew. Something about you seems so familiar. Perhaps you are a traveler as well? All who embark upon that path have a singular way about them. You must know much of the world outside the woods. Please, could you humor me with a story or two? A wise choice. You knew I would not stop at asking for 2. Well, if ever you find yourself idle and eager to entertain, I shall be here. Okay. You agree? How many thanks to you? I'm so starved for amusement these days. Heard tell that Lakeland has been abandoned. I once heard the name of the Elves' new home in passing, but for the life of me, I cannot recall it. You speak of the Crystarium? Yes, the Crystarium! They said the Crystal Exarch conjured the spire in an instant. Oh, to wield such power. What if Novatha rang? That city produced such lustering trinkets. Does it still stand? Only ruins remain. How dreadful. Truly the flood spared no land. Tell me, have you heard of the Warriors of Light, grand heroes, saviors of the world, and so on? Yes, they are heroes for us all. I am also a warrior of light. Indeed they are. I'm glad to know there are some in this world who still believe in heroism. I was thanking you for providing me this old woman with company. Please, would you walk with me? Since you have been so kind, I would tell you a story of my own in return. However, it would not do if the word to be overheard. This is a place where we may speak in private. To the west. It will not take long. I swear, I was just over there. Let's pick up this quest. Paying respects. Greetings, I was just leaving to pay my respects to our departed sisters, but now that you are here, I am furnished with a thought. Perhaps you have an interest in performing a ritual yourself? I can think of no better way to learn more of our people and way of life. Ah, I knew you had an inquisitive mind. Very well, take this flower to the wild vet. One of our sisters there will instruct you in the ritual. Okay. One last bite. Might I ask you to deliver a package? To whom? I'm not at liberty to say. Package will be made ready for you across the way. When you have it, see us deliver the Mural's regret. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got one here. Back where it belongs. Greetings, Alia Bronca. You have come at an opportune time. I am faced with a problem that could use an outsider's assistance to solve. Several days ago, we sighted a young girl wandering the wood. We loosed warning arrows and she fled back whence she came. However, she dropped these earrings in her haste. I bear no ill will toward her, so I would like to return them, but cannot leave. If it's not too much trouble, could you bring them to their owner? As a sign of apology, I would affix a Ronkin lily bell to the earrings. They could be found growing in the woods of Ixmaya. When you're done, please make your way to Slither Bow and find her. I believe she wore her hair in pigtails. I apologize for requesting such a menial task from you, but as you know, I have little recourse. I simply wish to put her heart at ease. You and Ali Ronka here? Those are the owner of this meeting. I have arrows for you, apparently. Oh, arrows? Not what I expected, but you have my thanks. How odd. Until quite recently, we only used these arrows to keep others away. Yet here I am receiving them as a kindness from an outsider. Okay. I was told someone coming here, a blanket of our finest fur. Go on now, they will be waiting. At least some of these are literally just talk to a couple NPCs, right? One of Ronka's allies here. Is something amiss? Tina sent you on an errand, did she? She is bold, if nothing else. Nevertheless, your efforts are much appreciated. I always had need of arrows during my patrols. If ever you see me again, do not hesitate to call out. My ejaculus does not bite. Alright, so that's those done. Let's go turn them in real quick. One down here. One down here. Ha ha ha. Thank you. Return the last. One of my companions has already commented on your generous deed. She scolded me, as is her nature. However, under her wrath with joy, plain as day. Allow me to thank you again for giving her my companions an experience they will not soon forget. Oh, it's up. Okay. Up it is. Oh, look, no NPC. Provisions? Oh, yes, of course, here you are. I apologize for this. There's no reason anyone should ask you of all people to make such a simple delivery. Thank you for coming. You may wonder why I brought you here. You see, long ago in these very woods, I was wounded and nursed back to health by travelers much like yourself. They were hunting a very specific prey. In exchange for my help, they shared stories of the outside world. I remember very fondly that night, huddled by the fire, regaled by their wondrous tales. Although our time together was short, I know for certain there was naught but good in their hearts. When I heard that those self-same travelers brought about the flood, I refused to believe it. However, even if it is true, even if they caused this world's ruin, I cannot blame them. If they did somehow have a hand in it, it was not a willing one. If the heavens deem it fit, we can live well over 2 centuries. I myself have seen my 100th name day come and go. Even so, too many of us have met premature ends at the hands of the seniors. There are not many left who remember the time before the flood. That's why I was compelled to tell you of those travelers, so you might leave here with full knowledge of their character. Thank you for lending an ear to my story. So, she got with them. Oh, it is not on this platform. Okay. Oh, I can just go right here. Can't go right here. Sorta. Go right there. Do you have the blanket and water? Good, good. With this, everything is in order. It's been far too long since any of our sisters has given birth. You honor us with your assistance, with it we could allow you to meet the child once born. Ensure their safety is strictly forbidden for any save the wet nurse and immediate family to see them. Even should the opportunity never arise, make no mistake, the child will hear of your deeds. You have my word on that. Cool. More importantly, let's go do these quests, finally. There's a doe, though, not a stag. These are all stags. There's a doe. Also, I'm on the wrong job. And I'm being locked out of changing jobs. There we are. Anyway. Let us do this. I don't know exactly where I need to go after this part, but I do know I need it. Oh, I have to kill 2. Okay, well, I think there's one up here somewhere. Go buy a stag. There's one. Alright. This one out. Both of those are actually on the map. Okay. Well, I guess we will come back for that unless I happen to come across it, right? There's some snappy. There we are. Purified trainee. Ah! Stay away! And ran up to the east. Best change it before she goes to harm. I said mount. Thank you. Oh, we got a quest right here. Hello! And that's her, come from the village. How did you? Ah, Heimat spoke of you, and now Rak'tika, yes, welcome to Bow Rest. This outpost serves dual purposes. Here we keep watch for any who would intrude on our home, and also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert, so their arrows strike true. Okay. Oh, what a sight! It is not often we see so vaunted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from me? And our new attire, wonderful! Indeed, the fabric and design are everything Heimat made them out to be. This will aid us greatly. Leather is made from the skin of rails, and its unsurpassed quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particulars of rites, well, best say that for another time, unless I give you nightmares. I did not expect an ally of Rak'tika to come to Bow Rest. What brings you here? Of course! Heimat said someone will be delivering these to us. They are specially made for archers and will not feed our movements as different material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that's where we take aim. Alright. Well, that quest is done. I guess we head up here? Somewhere? Nope, nope. Hello. What do you? Like that, and I can kill 3. Oh, and now we're just making all the friends apparently. That's lovely. Stag. That's mainly that stag. It's annoying, I think. Not easy enough. I am here to help you. What? You, forgive me. I'm apparently mistook you for one of the terror chucks. More importantly, why are you here? See, sister will be disappointed to hear of this. If you accompany me, perhaps she will be more forgiving in your presence. Alright, that one's off. Just that one doesn't come back on. Oh hey, the Bill Meat one came back up. Sweet, where do I put her? Down there. Got it. Sweet. And yes, by the way, this is the area Grassman was in last time, but that's been killed since then, so we don't have to worry about him. So, it doesn't mean I also don't know if or where they are, the two A ranks. Come on, I want to change the job so I can get this map piece. Maybe. Wow, I had a lot of room to spare, actually. Oh, come on. Not get petrified. Dragona got petrified. Grab this lily bell. Continue the sweep south. There should be a path up, right? Yeah. If anyone north, that's fine. Don't be. Hi! I was expecting something else to aggro me. Not this works, I guess. That works. Careful here. What? Just the one that can be dropped off. And that's back up there. Okay. So I'm just going to continue to sweep south and then we'll go back up. Tilmic guided you here? You are welcome. You honor me with your keen interest in our rituals. The origins of this one stretch far back to a time even before the flood. In that bygone age lived a V known as Muriel, who pined for the world beyond the Great Wood. Sorry, I'm like, wait, that's like a 12. Yeah, it's like... Anyway. After much contemplation, she finally resolved to leave her home. On the day of her departure, however, she hesitated, and this very spot turned back to taking the forest one last time. Knowing that she could never return, Muriel began to cry. Her sorrow stirred the spirits of the Great Wood, from where her tears fell, the earth sprung a bubbling stream. In that time, that stream became a river, now known as Muriel's regret. These azure flowers personify Muriel. When we sent them flowing down the river, we honor the memory of those who have gone and remind them they have not been forgotten. Now try one for yourself. Keep in mind the countless bees who have set upon their own journey. Hope you find it enlightening. Let's go downstream, I guess. Why can't I just go for these caracals right here? Getting this next bit of the map. Oh yeah, there's a hunt spawn point down here. Somewhere. I actually don't always fully remember where the south one is. around here, actually, I think. Might be further up, though. I remember. No, let's not fight the caracal over there. There's also sort of a hunt spawn point down here. Look, I spent so much time doing hunting in this area, right? That one's sort of a hunt spawn point, like the other one I mentioned that's sort of a hunt spawn point. You came. Thank you. You brought the provisions in. I never tire of this bread. It smells of home. No, I should not think of home. I cannot go back. Not now. I take this letter back to Fannel for me. I'll wear the gratitude for the provisions. Farewell. May the blessings of the wood be upon you. I should drop these finished quests off the list. Okay. People? Oh, actual people. Cool. There? Right there. Oh, my apologies, I did not notice you. It is so easy to become lost in my quiet of the wood. What? O'Neill sent you. I see. Seems I must apologize for becoming your burden as well. However, it would have been remiss of me to return without saying my proper benedictions. After all, a branch is but a gift to the wood, piece of its life force that we must be grateful for. This tree is said to be a blessing of Ixmaya, the goddess of beauty and the hunt. Blech! It is only natural I should say thanks here before receiving the wood's bounty. Would you care to join me? Ask for the tree's protection, that you might be safeguarded from danger in the journey ahead. The wood is waiting for those to give us blessing who would pray for it. Very good. Oh gosh, I'll watch over your every step. Now I suppose it is time I seek out a suitable branch. Please tell O'Neill I shall be home soon. Alright. Oh, it's just buried in the map. I see. That's what's going on. Hello, Stag. Shh, you must be quiet. Must be very quiet. Look there, in the brush. A pair of afflicted does seeks refuge, but they cannot escape their fate. I shall draw them out. You do the rest. Alright, hello. Time to beat these guys up. And back. And back. What skill? Truly you are worthy of your title. I only said your prey was weakened to embolden you, but it seems that was unnecessary. Well then, let's proceed. You have proven your metals would be best for us to patrol separate routes from now on. Look after the area near the wild fete. I shall depart for the morning stars. Once you have finished, meet back here. Be safe. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Ugh. Here? There it is. arrow pierces the hide of the caracal. It appears to have fallen in a single shot. Okay, screw this. I'm going to Slitherbound now. And getting this other quest done. Oh yeah, it's still some creepy music. And we're loading. There you are. What's this? Earrings? They are mine. But they are pretty. If it was a necklace, I might have been tempted to lie. Not you. Not that hole. Earrings might have been firmly attached to my ears as far as I know. A friend of mine was lamenting over something she had lost, however. Must be this other one. This one's other hallway. Another room down here. Pair of earrings. Just so happens I lost one. My own one in the woods some time ago. You didn't! You found the lid pill is a masterful touch! The fee asked you to do this? I suppose she didn't mean to harm me after all. Well, it is this masterman's way I said. They uphold their duty as the woods protectors with great severity. They only react as they should have. Please give this ring to the one who sent you. Tell her I apologize for my rudeness. I will be more careful when next I go into the woods. Cool. I just have to finish this other quest. Hi people, I see your quest to turn in. Except I still have another quest to do, so I'm going to do that. I'll be back. I forgot to do it was down there. Look for currents. Crap. You were returned already. I take your patrol was was as uneventful as mine. What? A single arrow? Impossible. Can it be? That I am under attack? Yes. It is very possible for that to be. Very. Return already. Can it be? Gah! Do you hear that? From deep in the woods. Someone crying out for help. She may be in danger. We must help. Yeah, that was me about 5 seconds ago when I was getting smacked in the face by a stag. Hello, chain bait. Tarred stuff. Over here? As we feared, she was attacked. Luckily, a watcher struck down her aggressor before she came to any serious harm. Wait, that is a misline. An uncommon occurrence, but is not unheard of to see one while they are hunting. Doubtless the caracal you said was his doing as well. He must have fled into the wood when you arrived. At any rate, we must treat her. Let's return to Fano. I just feel like I'm missing a current down south. But I'm also only missing 3, so... One down here? 914 north. Okay. Now I turn all these in. Oh my gosh. Unless you have kept one for yourself, I see your deliveries are complete. Thank you. Although I told them you were coming, I imagine it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It should not be long until you're accepted as one of our own. Maybe we work together again now, Lavronka. Yay, a current. You were returned. We were able to deliver the provisions. She really did it then. She always spoke of leaving Ixmaya, living free. But I didn't think. fitting that she would choose to leave it. Muriel's regret said the river was born from the tears of those who chose to leave the village. Before long, they could no longer hear the call of the woods. They became strangers, as the fate of all of ye who leave these woods, and still she chose to leave. She has ever been strong of will, and she will need that strength if she truly means to begin her life anew. I think your presence here inspired her. No doubt she was glad it was you who saw her off. She would want you to have this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have more provisions to prepare. Down, way down. How goes the hunt? Do you have the ingredients? I do. I knew you were up for the challenge. God's bless the day I met Alia Bronca. The meal is no ordinary one. I'm preparing it for my companions who were wounded while patrolling the Great Wood. It is meant to be the body, and meant to help the body man, and for that I needed the lifeblood and flesh of a beast more savage. It's a wonder I overlooked such ingredients in the first place. Nonetheless, I thank you for your help. I shall toast in your honor. I get some mushrooms, yay! Nope. Wait, no, there was another quest down here. Beep, beep. Words fail to express the joy I feel to see her safe. Thank you. I failed you, sister. If not for her, beasts of the wood had surely devoured me. You were not ready to hunt alone, and there is no shame in that. The failure lies with me. My poor judgment put you in danger. You will be ready next time. I will see to it personally. Thank you, sister. And thank you as well. When next we meet, perhaps I will be saving you. Yeah, good luck with that one. Welcome back. How was it? Muriel's regret is where many of you who yearn for the outside world have made a choice between their home or their dreams. A close friend of mine chose the latter long ago, and there she too stood on the riverbank with tears in her eyes as Muriel did. However, even if those dear to us are no longer here, our memories of them will never fade. We set out flowers upon the water to remind ourselves of that. If ever you encounter a V from Fano, pray share your own story with them. The adventurous heart that led them to you will enjoy nothing more. There's another one right here. You have returned. Did you find the girl? I see. She is kind as well as wise. I shall hang this ring from my neck as a keepsake to remind me of her and my gratitude for everything you have done. Grab a ring and die. Go. Turn in these two. You have returned. I hope she did not prove too troublesome. So even a warrior such as you can be convinced to stay a humble prayer? Perhaps there is power in her conviction after all. Very well. I too shall pray that the gods keeps you in good health. That was quite wonderful for our first patrol, to think that you would meet one of the Woods Watchers. Perhaps meet is not the right word. If only I could have introduced you as one of Veronika's allies. Alas, it seems that our guardian had other plans. The day was far from a disappointment, however. With your help, we were able to guide a wounded ally to safety. You're welcome to join me again anytime you wish. Now, let's never have another side quest pop up again, okay? Cool. Cool. I'm glad we have agreed on this matter. pop over here real quick just to get this map piece out of the way. There we are. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Rak'tika. Beyond them is the great pyramid of Uxne, when the flow of magic must be restored. Some of the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. Let's have a closer look. Yes. Yeah. See if I can adjust that. Actually, 27 northeast? What? Oh, literally right there. Cool. Just pop over real quick and grab this, like so. Now I don't have to worry about them. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them as if they are as numerous as you say. Better than that than risk overlooking something. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. The transcription will prove impractical for you, not being versed in Roken script. No matter, you'll employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered. It will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Oh gosh, I really remember this. I like actually go up. Yes. Sorta. Hey, there is an inscription up here. It wasn't a waste of time. Yay. Your person of the writing. Yay. So while we're doing all this nonsense of impressions and whatever, let's talk about the enemies around here. Like these thorns and all that. So they are of note because they are involved in spawning the S rank of Rak'tika Greatwood. To spawn the S rank, known as XIV, she requires you... oh god. To kill 100 of the thorns, 100 of the dolls, and 100 of the other one. Idol? Idol sounds correct. Yeah, it really sucks and is greatly recommended. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a ride to the top of these. We've done this jumping enough. Okay, we're getting flights now. I am not doing that again. I did it twice. One more left. I have earned my due. Alright, there's that one. And now I can just go. Whee! Oh, there's a doll right there. Speaking of dolls. I don't think there's actually... Yeah, there's only dolls and... 2 of the 3 in this particular section. I try to make good use of those clay tablets. Well then, a moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution to the puzzle. Focusing on how to proceed, having solved it, your findings on your hand appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I assumed the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Alma and I were able to gather, it's but the matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. Question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Alright, so what was it? Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed his call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. Were there hints on the statues? Hold on. Serpent. I want to say it's the owl statue. Unless it's facing north. Wait, yeah, avert that gaze, forever fall. This is facing south. I feel like it's the wolf. Gosh, dang it! Go away, you evil enemy! How could you do this to me? I've killed enough of you in my lifetime, okay? Facing towards the Oppo. Towards the wolf. Facing away from the serpent. This is facing away from the coral. I think it's the owl. I hate riddles. Give me a talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems. I think it's best to choose the statue. What say you, Arya? Let's hope I'm right. It is the owl. Just something in my head is reminding me. Select the statue and imbue with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? The owl. Alright, I pray this works. The ether has been absorbed. You really do have talent for these things. See? I was the only one looking at the temple. So I mean... yeah. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. Sister! Sister! Seaman? What are you doing here? What has happened? Yulmoran soldiers! They've entered the Exmaya! Yulmoran soldiers? What the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yulmorans have little interest in Slitherbow or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate of the Exmaya upon finding it. Together with Thancred, the Emet and some others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Emet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins of Fano. We will see the matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yulmorans to move so swiftly. We have come too far to turn back now. Mikasa, Pupasa. His time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. I am correct. No, 298 southeast? What? Hold on. I swear there was one up here. Oh, Vessel. This is the other one. Vessel's the third one for spawning XIV. I hate spawning her. She's a pain in the butt. Literally right here. Interesting. There's like, what, one left? Yeah. How to get into the pyramid. Around here. What happens when you aren't used to flying and you don't have flying? Right up here. I think I'm too high. With that. Good thing there's only one way to actually go. The rest of that ends. There's no rails in here. Oh, they like soupe. Oh, by the way, there's another hunt spawn point here. Hello, Cole. Goodbye, Cole. Hello, bats. Goodbye, bats. Here we are. The switch should be through these doors in the confession of Tupasa the Elder. Why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but is being obstructed as it approaches the door. It's not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue. Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover much ground if we split up. Element, take the chamber to the south. Arya, one to the east. Ultros' chamber to the west. Oh, yeah. I have to get past these jerk faces. Up here. I remember now. I have looked at almost every... I've looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Statue, you found it! Looks light enough, but we need to return it to the other altar, no? Well, I assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sense a strange energy emanate from the eyes of the statue in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. Trapped then, but the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls. From my eyes, distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would be more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright then, we'll meet you at the door to the confessional to pass at the altar. Deliver the owl statue. Yeah, this is starting to become the other gimmick of Shadowbringers. You have 2 minutes to complete the task. Where attacks from enemies. This is the other gimmick. Shadowbringers. So much fun. So, you can tell based on the shadows which way they're facing. So we need to avoid the shadows. Alright, the gaze. Duh. No, don't avoid the shadows, we have to avoid the actual eyes. Right, yeah, that one didn't matter. Yeah, okay. It's been a bit. I was like, oh, it's shadows. No, it's not the shadows. It's the eyes. Take 2. Take 2. So yeah, you can't go that way. You have to go around back here, because that's facing that way. That one's facing forward, so you have to go here. Nothing to do with the shadows, Rennie. Oh. I realized it. Well, as soon as I saw the other person going that way, and I'm like, now we have to make a long way around here. Long way around here. You successfully delivered a statuette to the altar. The statue was returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done! You are but one step from entering the Kitana Rabble, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, and the path will open to you. Path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. The Emperor always takes such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies. Let's end this, Arya, while time is yet on our side. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. Before we enter, I will tell you of the trial that awaits you. Chambers will be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. Most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. Alright, I can or God use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Arya, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Solo instance! Yeah. So next time we will go ahead and take on the solo instance to try and unlock Kitana Rabble, which yes is the level 75 dungeon. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep getting content like this and more. You can find links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time. This is rinimt signing out. Bye!